It was the kind of trip I had been dreaming about for years. A solo adventure across Europe. I had everything planned to the last detail. Every hotel reservation, every train ticket, every museum I was going to visit all laid out. And I was excited, really excited. But that excitement didn't last long. I was on the final leg of my journey, heading to my last destination, a beautiful little town in Italy. I was in the airport, standing in line, ready to board my flight when suddenly the gate agent's voice came over the loudspeaker. "Attention passengers, we regret to inform you that your flight has been canceled." I froze. My heart sank. I thought maybe I misheard it. Maybe it was another flight. But no, the woman confirmed it. My flight was canceled. I tried to stay calm, but inside, my mind was racing. How could this happen? I was just a few hours away from reaching my destination. I was ready to soak up the last moments of my trip, and now I was stranded in an airport with no clue what to do next. I rushed to the customer service counter, hoping for some kind of miracle. The line was ridiculously long. Everyone was anxious. And when I finally reached the front, the news wasn't any better. They couldn't get me on another flight until 2 days later, and that was if I was lucky. I stood there, feeling like I was in a nightmare. I didn't have the time or the money to wait around for days. I had booked non-refundable hotels, train tickets, and with a flight delay, my whole schedule was messed up. That's when I remembered something. The travel insurance I had purchased before the trip. I had debated about getting it. Thought it was an unnecessary extra. But I decided, why not? It was just a small investment for peace of mind, right? I quickly pulled out my phone and opened the insurance app. I wasn't sure what they could do, but I figured it was worth checking. I called them. I explained what happened. And to my surprise, they immediately jumped into action. They didn't just tell me, "Sorry, it's not covered," or "That's too bad." They started working on finding me a flight. They helped me get a hotel room for the night, and here's the kicker. They covered the cost of the extra nights I had to stay. The best part? They got me on a flight that wasn't just available in 2 days. It was available the very next morning. And all the expenses from the canceled flight, completely reimbursed. I'm talking thousands of dollars saved here. If I didn't have that insurance, I would have been stuck paying for everything out of pocket. The hotels, the meals, the new flight, all of it. And honestly, it wasn't just about the money. It was the feeling of relief. That weight lifting off my shoulders knowing I wasn't alone in this. You might be thinking, well, I don't really need travel insurance. That's just for people who are super paranoid. And I get it. I used to think the same. But after this experience, I can't recommend it enough. It wasn't just a lifesaver financially, it was peace of mind. It was having someone in my corner when everything felt like it was falling apart. If you're planning a trip anytime soon, don't make the same mistake I almost did. Don't skip out on travel insurance. It's not just a piece of paper, it's something that can genuinely make or break your trip. Oh, and by the way, the insurance I used, it's called Auras.insure. I found it online, and honestly, it's become my go-to travel hack. It's not an ad, but if you want to avoid a nightmare like I did, it's a solid, trustworthy option. Just a little heads up, you never know when things might go wrong. Better to be safe than sorry. Trust me, it's worth it.